पूछती थी भक्ति जननी जतने पालन करी। पूछती थी भक्ति जननी जतने पालन करी। कृष्ण वसति वसति बोली परम आनंद वोरी। कृष्ण वसति वसति बोली परम आनंद वोरी। ओ शुद्ध भक्त चरण रेणु भजन अनुकूला। शुद्ध भक्त चरण रेणु भजन गौरामा जे सब स्थाने करलो भ्रमण रागे। गौरामा जे सब स्थाने करलो भ्रमण रागे। ओ गौरा हे गौरा हे गौरामा जे सब स्थाने करलो भ्रमण रागे। गौरामा जे सब स्थाने करलो भ्रमण रागे। से सब स्थान हेरी बोआमी प्रणय भक्त संगे। से सब स्थान हेरी बोआमी प्रणय भक्त संगे। मृदंग वाद्य सुनीते माना अवसरा सदा जाचे। गौरवीका कीर्तन सुनी आनंद हृदय नाचे। गौरवीका कीर्तन सुनी आनंद हृदय नाचे। युगल मूर्ति देखिया मोरा परमानंद होया। युगल मूर्ति देखिया मोरा परमानंद होया। ओ जय राधे जय कृष्ण युगल मूर्ति देखिया मोरा परमानंद होया। युगल मूर्ति देखिया मोरा परमानंद होया। प्रसाद सेवा करते हैं सकल प्रपंच जाया। प्रसाद सेवा करते हैं सकल प्रपंच जाया। ओ शुद्ध भक्त चरण रेणु भजन अनुकूला। जे दिन गृहे भजन देखी गृहे ते गोलोक भाया। जे दिन गृहे भजन देखी गृहे ते गोलोक भाया। ओ चरण सेतु देखिया देखिया गंगा परम सुख पाया। चरण सिंधु देखिया गंगा सुख नसीबा। तुलसी देखी जुड़ाओ प्राणा माधव तोष निजानी। तुलसी देखी जुड़ाओ प्राणा माधव तोष निजानी। जयो वृंदे जयो वृंदे तुलसी देखी जुड़ाओ प्राणा माधव तोष निजानी। तुलसी देखी जुड़ाया प्राणा माधव तोष निजानी। ओ गौर प्रिया शाख सेवने जीवन सार्थक मानी। गौर प्रिया शाख सेवने जीवन सार्थक मानी। भक्ति विनोद कृष्ण भजने अनुकूला पाए जा। भजने अनुकूला जाय जा। ओ प्रभु हे ओ प्रभु हे भक्ति विनोद कृष्ण भजने अनुकूला पाए जा। परम सुखे स्वीकार करता। प्रति दिवसे परम सुखे स्वीकार करता। शुद्ध भक्त चरण सिंधु भजन परम सिद्धि प्रेमलती करमोला। भगत सेवा परम सिद्धि प्रेमलती करमोला। अशोक भगत चरण रेणु भजन अनुकूला। अशोक भगत जयो एकादशी जयो माधव तिथि। एकादशी जय माधव तिथि। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे। हरे राम ओ हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे। हरे 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 राम ओ हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा ओ हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा ओ हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल 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 निताय गौर हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल गौर हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल जय गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा प्रभुपदा शिव प्रभुपदा निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल गौर हरि बोल ताई गौर प्रेमानंदे एकादशी तिथि की माधव तिथि की हरे कृष्ण. Any volunteers to speak? Lalita Sakini? You're too shy. I'm more than you. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana-shalakaya Chakshuramritam yena tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurave Gauri Chandraya Radhikaye Stadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Namaha. Vanchakalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyaiva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnebhyo namo namaha. Virag vidya nij bhakti yogam shikshaikartam sapurusham purana Shri Krishna Chaitanya Sharir Dhari Kripam buddhiya stamam prapadde. Anarpitam charinchirat karunyavatin kalau samarpitam unnata jarasam swabhakti shriyam Haripura sundar duti kadamba sandipita sada hriday kandareshu smrutavai sachinandana Yam pravajantamanupeta peta krityam dvaipana viraha katura juvaha Putreti tanmaitya tarvo pinedustam sarvabhuta hidayam munimanatosmi He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopesh Gopikant Radhakant Namastate Tapt Kanchan Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vishwasarg Visargadi Navlaksh Lakshitam Krishnakhyam Paramadham Jagadham Namamiya Devi Krishnamayi Prokta Radhika Paradevata Sarva Lakshmi Sarva Kanti Samhoni Paraha Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 One more time Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Thank you everyone for coming. And we were hearing the glories of our Acharyas, Srila Gurudev, Srila Prabhupada, Srila Bhakti, Vedant Vaman Gosai Maharaj and Shri Bhakti Ram Trikram Gosai Maharaj. What is the necessity of hearing all that? Krishna is ultimate. Krishna is to Bhagwan Swayam. Yeah. This is what many people say. Why we need a human being for worship? They think the Acharyas, they are ordinary human beings. And what to speak of Acharyas, they even believe Krishna is also an ordinary human being. Anyone who comes in the material world is subject to all rules and regulations of this material world. So they are human beings. And that's why Krishna said, Avajanti ma mura. Favorite verse by Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada. Avajanti ma mura. Manushya tanam ashrita. They are foolish, they are rascals. They don't understand. To dispel the darkness of ignorance.
Prius? Anybody has a Prius?
And ignorance means?
Is it what? No. Prius.
Avidya. And there are 5 different categories of avidya. Tama, Moha, Mahamoha, Tamsring, and Tamris. Srimad Bhagavatam. Not understanding who am I, what is my constitutional position, what is my seva. These all different varieties of avidya. To have bhog sriha. Bhog sriha means tendency to enjoy. Then, if not able to get the object of enjoyment, then feeling sad and depression. And then absorption. It turns to absorption. So Gurudev used to say, my devotees, they want to see me. That's okay. He said, what's going to happen in beginning? Avidya will go or the Prema Bhakti will come in first? What's going to happen first? First Prema Bhakti or first Avidya, means ignorance will go. So we have this idea that first ignorance will go and then Prema Bhakti comes. But Gurudev said, according to Narottam Das Thakur, he describing this, Prema Bhakti ja hoite avidya vinasha jate. Vede gaye jahara charito. In this song, Shri Guru Charana Padma, Prema Bhakti jaha hoite. First Prema Bhakti will reflect and then avidya means ignorance will go. So in proportion to whatever love, attachment we are developing to Krishna or Tadiya Vastu, means those who are Tadiya, those who are oneness with Krishna. Oneness with Krishna. In the same proportion, avidya will go. How evidence to support this point? Srimad Bhagavatam. The last verse of Ras Leela, Shri Shukdev Goswami is giving benediction. Whoever is speaking, hearing, reading, remembering Ras Leela, what happens? Vikrvritam Vrajbadam idam cha Vishnum Shradhanyato Anushunyat Atha Varnidva Bhakti Param Bhavati Pratilabhya Kama Hidero Krishnoti Acharena Dhira. Anyone who hears not from ordinary source, from authorities, Srila Gurudev, our Acharyas. Anyone who hears the intimate pastimes of Radha Krishna, Anushrunyat, not Shrunyat, Anushrunyat, means with a favorable mood, with utmost faith and favorable mood, under the guidance and shelter of authorities who are absorbed in reciting these pastimes. Anushunya, the word anu is not ordinary here. Atha varnedva. And then what will happen? Bhakti param bhavati pratilabhya kama. First prema bhakti will come in the heart. And then the disease of the heart, lust, will go away. That's a disease. So first prema bhakti comes and then lust goes away. So endeavors are not only to just get rid of these negativities, these anarthas. Same amount of efforts and endeavors if we input for attaining prema bhakti, then with the byproduct of that, the negativities and the side effects, means the negative effects, lust, anger, greed, simultaneously, proportionately will just go away. So all efforts and endeavors to attain that prema bhakti. Another evidence, second shloka of Srimad Bhagavatam. Dharma projit kaitav atro parma nirmasaranam satam vedyam vastam atra vastu shivatam tap trayana mudanam Srimad Bhagavat Mahamune krite kimva parair ishvara sadhya hridya avrudati kritivi shushiva tachanat. Not going to detail to this, but essence. Srimad Bhagavatam rejects all other kind of cheating propensities, dharma, arth and kam and moksha. Dharma projit kaitava. Kaitava means cheating propensity. Beginning with dharma, artha, kam and moksha, the four purusharthas. Then what is Srimad Bhagavatam is about? Pancham Purushartha. And what is that Pancham Purushartha? Krishna Prem. Srimad Bhagavatam only describe and with the intent to attain Krishna Prem. So dharma projit kaitav atro paramo nirmasaranam satam. Sadhya hridya vrudati. Anyone who has this, even just a desire to hear Srimad Bhagavatam, sadhya means the same moment Krishna comes and sit in the heart. with the door closed. When the doors are closed, Krishna cannot go out. Sadhya hridya avruddhati. Avruddhati means shut inside the core of the heart. Just the desire of hearing Srimad Bhagavatam. Kritivi shushvya tatshanat. Just by hearing. Tatshanat, same moment. So, that doesn't mean we don't have to apply efforts to get rid of our unwanted desires. We all know where we are lacking. So efforts are there. Efforts have to be there. But more efforts is to put more input, positive inputs in the form of always staying in the proximity with Krishna Tadiya Vastu. Krishna Tadiya means Ganga, Tulasi, Ekadashi, Bhagavatam. These are all Krishna Tadiya, means oneness with Krishna, and on the top of that with the devotees. They are Tadiya with Krishna. Tadiya means oneness with Krishna. And not only just oneness with Krishna, Bhagavatam describes, Krishna says, Acharya mam vijanya. I myself come as Acharya. Kintu prabhuya priya tasya. Vande gurushi charanar vindam. Very near and dear. One who is totally oneness with Krishna. The appearance and disappearance of acharyas has so much significance for conditioned souls like us. With Krishna is only appearance. With the Lord we only observe their appearance days. Narsing Chatudashi, Vara Dwadashi, they hold on us on every tithis. We have to follow Ekadashi, right? Every Ekadashi. Then Vara Dwadashi, Nityanant Triyodashi, Narsing Chatudashi. 1, 2, 3, 4 in sequence. Then Advaita Saptami, 7th. Then Krishna Janmashtami. Then Ram Navami, 9th. Then again comes Ekadashi. So we only observe the appearance of the Lord. But with Gurudev and Acharyas, we observe appearance and disappearance. And this, what happened 2 days back, appearance and disappearance, separation and union, union in separation, separation in union. That's the beauty of this special tithi we observed and still observing. We're still observing that. Hearing the glories of Shri Gurudev and Srila Prabhupada. What is the intent of speaking and hearing this? To develop attachments with them. To develop attachment with them. And with other intent is to get rid of agyan, ignorance. What is agyan? What is ignorance? Darkness. Agyan tamer naam kahi kaitav. Bhukti mukti vancha adi aisav. तार मध्य मोक्ष वांछा कईत प्रधान जा हले कृष्ण भक्ति है अंतर ध्यान. चैतन्य चेतामृत, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami describing Agyan Tamer Nam Kahi Kaitav. What are the details of Agyan? The varieties of Agyan or different flavors of Agyan? There's different flavors. Bhukti Mukti Vancha Adi. Bhukti Mukti Siddhi Vancha Adi is sab. The desire of enjoying the material world. Yes or no? Yes. It's so much inherent. So much inherent. Desire to see the world tour. The desire to see so many beauties, waterfalls, volcanoes, lava flowing, springs, nature, so many things. Desire to eat so much, desire to sleep, enjoy whatever in all the senses. Bhukti, mukti, vancha adi ये सब. तार मध्ये मोक्ष vancha. And on the top of that, the desire to get moksha, liberation. Do we need liberation or not? We need mukti or not? Yes or no?
Only one kind.
Only one kind. The president, Sir President is saying, dear Sir President saying only one kind. So we all have to follow him because he's president. What is that, Prabhu? One kind we can follow? Which one? Huh?
Drum roll.
Liberation. Which mukti? Devotees, they don't want mukti. Yes or no?
No.
You don't want mukti?
No.
Come on. Bhagavatam describe, we want mukti. Even Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya was so confused to utter this word mukti. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. Sarvabhauma means was very renowned all over with his intellect, with his learning. There was no one who can stand by him. He was the only one in the whole country. And he saw Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is inside Jagannath temple. Early in the morning when Pujari opened the locks. Have you seen the lock? Oh, you can't go inside, right? This big lock. Door is like a huge door, and this, at least this big lock, they open, Pujaris. And inside there are so many ornaments, real gold, 24 karat, pure gold. The hands of Jagannath, you see many pictures? This pure gold, so heavy in weight. And the crown of Jagannath, ornaments, diamonds. When the pujaris opened the door, they saw Mahaprabhu right in front of Jagannath. They thought, oh, he's the thief. But somehow he falls asleep, stealing some ornaments of Jagannath. He came with the intent to steal some ornaments. They tried to hit Mahaprabhu, but Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya said, no, wait, stop. Something unusual. Because he can't be ordinary human being. Those who are learned, intellectual, they scan with the symptoms. Ordinary people, they have their own perceptions. One who's learned and intellectual, they have their very high class perception. So everyone see and perceive according to their standards. Even seeing negative in positive, this is one perception. This is also one perception. Seeing negative in positive. And there's another perception which is seeing positive even in negative. And for the sadhus, the word used is adosh darshi. We are full of faults. Just like I gave example the other day, Gurudev said, you all are like cabbage. If I take one leaf out to see if I find something in the end, it's not going to find anything there. Keep on filling out. But adosh darashi, we are full of faults. But Shri Guru, hey Gurudev, you don't see our faults. You only see one good quality in us and engage us in the service of the Lord, in the service of Mahaprabhu with that one good quality. Or, in other words, they infuse that good quality to extract the service so that we can get benefit. They infuse that one good quality. That's the experience of so many people, so many devotees. Good singers, good speakers. They never ever thought of this. They can't believe this. But it happened. Infusion of energy. My Guru Maharaj, Shri Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Maharaj, he used to say, when he joined Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada in 1923, he got initiation on the day of Janmashtami and he joined full time as a brahmachari. After some months, Srila Prabhupada asked my Guru Maharaj, I want you to, not ask, but he ordered him, I want you to work in my publication department. Guru Maharaj said, Prabhupada, I have no experience. I never done this. I have no realization, no experience, so I don't know what to do. Srila Prabhupada said, it will happen. And Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada, he gave a pen to Guru Maharaj. And he said, this pen will never going to stop. Never. And this happened. This pen never stopped. Throughout his life, Guru Maharaj, he wrote articles, translations and all that, dictations. We are so fortunate we get this, the last instruction of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada, in his book, the Bhakti Siddhanta book, big, last instructions. Who compiled that? When Srila Prabhupada was manifesting his sickness past time. Then he called upon some devotees, his brahmacharis, sannyasis, and he expressed his heart desires to them. That's kind of instructions to them, but sharing his heart to them. And Guru Maharaj noted down everything, noted down everything. And that's where we can read now what was expressed by Srila Prabhupada in 1936. But Guru Maharaj took the dictation from Srila Prabhupada. Guru Maharaj used to say, you can't even imagine this in your dreams. The intellect of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada, my Guru Maharaj. He was giving dictations to 4 or 5 experts simultaneously, same time. Can you imagine how it's possible? There used to be some pigeons, some birds sitting on the, the dome, and they're passing stool, making that dirty, and Srila Prabhupada used to chase them away. And while doing this, he's giving dictations. My Guru Maharaj, Pranavananda, Brahmachari. Then there's Ananta Vasudev Prabhu. 4 people, not ordinary, so expert people. And Prabhupada saying, you write this. And meanwhile, Prabhupada speaking 5 minutes and they're writing and he switch over to the next one. So you write this, you write this, and you write this, and chasing the birds away. So you finish writing, start from there. The next paragraph. Can you imagine? Guru Maharaj said you can't even perceive this. You can't even imagine how it's possible. Just one mouth. But he's giving dictation accurately. Where you ending, start the paragraph from there. 4 different personalities. And at the same time chasing the birds away. That's Srila Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. So he said, when Guru Maharaj gave me that pen, that was the infusion of the energy. That pen never stopped. So that's what I'm saying. Shri Guru, even though we don't have any good quality, full of faults, but they see positive in negative. And they infuse that, some positivity to extract the service because we have a small little desire to surrender. Small little tiny desire, just one little. And seeing this little faith and sincerity, they infuse a good quality. They extract the service. Otherwise, how we can read the books of Goswamis? Or how can we understand the books of the Goswamis? How we can speak Harikatha? How we can sing bhajans? Impossible. Impossible. So, this is one perception. Then other is seeing negative everywhere, even in positive. Even seeing negative in Mahaprabhu. Ramchandra Puri is seeing negative in the activities of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And seeing negative in the pastime of Ram Leela. In Krishna pastime also. They didn't spare even the Lord. What to speak of us? we stand nowhere. But there's another prospect which is very high level and positive prospect. Seeing positive in negative. Even a stop clock gives correct time twice a day. Even a stop clock gives correct time twice a day. Seeing positive even in a stop clock. Yes? 11:30. So 2 times in a day. 11:30 AM and PM. That's why Vande Guru Shri Charanar Vindam. Shri Guru is that positive energy. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya was not able to understand what is that. He can't be an ordinary human being, but I am seeing all 8 transcendental symptoms reflecting in the same moment in this body. Who is this person? So he told those priests, don't beat him. Bring him to my home. And Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, his perception is different. Pujari's perception was different. And Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya then asked Shri Mahaprabhu, you are Nutan Sannyasi, means you are very young sannyasi. Why you are so emotional, dancing and singing? Sannyasi is not supposed to be that emotional and fanatic. You're singing and dancing. This is not appropriate for sannyasi. Sannyasi means very grave. Always absorbed in reading Vedanta. You read Vedanta? You want to hear Vedanta? Mahaprabhu, yes, okay. For 7 days, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya is speaking Vedanta. What is Vedanta? Any sutra, Vedanta sutra? Athato Brahm Jigyasa. Yes, thank you. Huh? Janmadasya yataha anavritti shabdat is Vedanta Sutras, just like a small formulas. And Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya is giving commentaries on this. 7 days, 7 nights, Mahaprabhu is hearing this. But even is not even reacting. No emotions, nothing.
You see? This one.
And then Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya asked Mahaprabhu, do you understand what I said? Are you getting me? Mahaprabhu said, yes. But I don't see any emotions in you. Not even crying, not even smiling, not even yes, not even no. What do you understand? Mahaprabhu said, when you're reciting sutras, they are perfect. But when you give description of the sutras, that's like sun is covered by clouds. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya felt so hurt. hearing this. Who are you to comment on me and my commentaries? You think my commentaries like clouds covering sun? What do you understand? Then Mahaprabhu gave so many explanations, 64 explanations on Atma Ramanyascha Munyo Nirganthi Api Ukrame Kurventu Etuki Bhaktim Itham Bhuto Gunohari. Even those who are Atmarams, means those who dwell in their own Atmas, don't desire anything. Atmakam, don't need anything. They get attracted to hear the qualities of Itham Bhuto Gunahari, the qualities of Krishna. An example is Shukdev Goswami. Nobody pointed out to Shukdev Goswami, he himself is claiming this. It's such a bold thing to claim in front of audience that I'm wretched, I'm sinful, I'm fallen, I'm aparadi. I can't claim that. I say I'm good, I'm best, I'm a speaker, I know good singing, I know good Harikatha, I read books, I chant my mantras. Shukdev Goswami is claiming this. Parinishto api nirgunya uttam shlok lilaya. Grit ched rajashi akyam yaditvan. I was absorbed in that impersonalism. But by hearing the qualities of Itham Bhuta Gunahari, the qualities of Krishna, I got dragged from that impersonalism to the personal features of the Lord. I got dragged from that domain of impersonalism. That's the qualities of the Krishna. That's the qualities of the Lord. He's saying this directly. First Canto Bhagavatam. It's written there. So, Sarvam Bhattacharya heard this and he was amazed. So many commentaries, so many explanations on just one verse. His perception changed. His perception changed. And he got darshan of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu with 6 psalms. 6 arm form. Mahaprabhu is showing that I was Ram and carrying bow and arrow. I was Krishna carrying flute. And in this Kali Yuga, I am sannyasi carrying sannyas dand and kamandal. So Shri Sarvam Bhattacharya changed. Shri Mahaprabhu, early in the morning after attending Jagannath's Mangal Arati, he got Jagannath Mahaprasad and he came to the house of Sarvam Bhattacharya. That moment when Sarvam Bhattacharya got up from his bed, he has not even rinsed his mouth, nothing. Not even washed his hands. Mahaprabhu gave him prasadam. And immediately Sarvam Bhattacharya honored that prasad. Mahaprabhu said, today I have conquered the 3 worlds. You showed so much respect towards Jagannath Mahaprasad. It's victory over you. I have conquered the 3 worlds by conquering you. And Sarvam Bhattacharya said, don't play with me anymore. I understood who you are. So Vairagya Vidya Nij Bhakti Yogam. See, he started praising and glorifying Mahaprabhu. But then he uttered one verse. This is the point from where I started. Tatyanu kampa susmikshamanu bhunjan evatma kritam vipaka hide vak vibu vidadhan namaste jiva yo mukti pade jiva yo bhakti pade sadai bhak. What is the meaning of Ivanipur?
The whole verse that if the sadhaka can see the Lord's, if he minutely and thoroughly analyzes any bad situation, he'll learn to see the Lord's grace in that situation by always continuing to worship the Lord and offer obeisances to him. The original verse says he will obtain the Lord at whose lotus feet mukti resides, but Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya switched the word mukti for bhakti, saying he will attain the lotus feet of the Lord at whose feet bhakti resides.
So Bhagavatam says bhakti mukti pade sadaivak. But Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya he recited bhakti pade. Bhakti pade sadaivak. Mahaprabhu said, wait a minute. Why are you changing the verse? Bhagavatam is Praman Amlam. Is the greatest evidence. Why you have to change the verse from Srimad Bhagavatam? Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya said, Mahaprabhu, with your grace, with your mercy, I got better understanding of what I was before, how I was before. And after your association, after getting association, I got totally changed. So therefore, even this word is not coming out from my mouth. It's not even saying mukti. He was glorifying and praising mukti, 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 liberation, liberation, liberation. But now, he said, I can't even utter this word. Which word? He's not even saying that. Mukti. Therefore, bhakti pade sadaivak. Mahaprabhu smiled. He said, no. No need to change the meaning of the verse or the words from the verses. You have to understand the meaning of mukti. Mukti is just not means liberation, to get merged in Lord. Or salokya shashti samipya sarupe. Have the same opulence like Lord and the same form like Lord. Reside in the same abode as Lord. Mukti is not only this. The added meaning of mukti and liberation is what? Mukti hitva anyatha swaswarupena avasthiti. What is the meaning?
That, real liberation means attaining one's truth or one's original form in the service of the Lord.
Yes. The real liberation means to attain one's spiritual form, favorable to serve the Lord. So you don't need to change the meaning of the words of Bhagavatam. You have to understand the real meaning of that word mukti there. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya got totally amazed to hear this. So what is agyan? Agyan tamer naam kahi kaitav. Agyan, ignorance means kaitav, cheating propensity. And what is that? Enjoying the material world and mukti. This mukti, which is Jahan hai Krishna Bhakti hai antar dhyan, which makes the disappearance of the bhakti from the heart. This is agyan. But how to dissipate that agyan, ignorance? By knowledge. But what kind of knowledge? Everyone knows this. Gurudev's favorite verse. Anya vilashit ashunyam Gyan karmadinavritam anukulena krishna nushilanam bhaktir uttamam. Uttamam, with this knowledge. So Gurudev's special mood is what? Prema bhakti jaha haite avidya vinasha jate. First prema bhakti will manifest, then avidya will go away. Don't think first avidya will go. That will take lives. Just keep on struggling with that. But emphasize on efforts, endeavors on acquiring prema bhakti. To serve. That's the essence. Gurudev used to say there everything mentioned in the scriptures. Everything is there in the books of Goswami. But expert diver, a person who is very expert in diving, he can go in the depth of the ocean and take the pearls and the diamonds out. Gurudev was that expert diver. He went there and he took out essence. How come? I'll give you one example. something happened in the mud. One devotee, he did something wrong, and Gurudev was very upset and angry. He chastised and all. And after some days, he's writing something. We were in the room and Gurudev said, the question was being asked, I don't know the complete story, but a question was being asked to Gurudev, how to understand this dealing? How to understand this dealing? We all know this person is wrong. And you always forgiving. How much can you forgive? There's a limit to that. There's a limit to that. But you're always giving a chance. Gurudev said, what more I can do? I'm helpless. What is he helpless in?
His offenses.
Yes. Par dukhe dukhi. He can't see the sufferings. He's helpless in that compassion mood. Because he's the embodiment of that Karuna Shakti of the Lord. Even Lord, even Bhagwan, sometimes he gets very strict. Very strict. But the Karuna Shakti, the compassionate potency of the Lord, she makes the heart of the Lord melts. No, please. You can't be that strict. Be compassionate. Where they will go. That compassionate potency of the Lord, inspire the Lord. Go. Take incarnations. They are suffering. Please help them. So the Lord comes in many incarnations. Keshavadhrita Meena Sharira, Keshavadhita Varaha Rupa, Keshavadhrita Narhari Rupa, Keshavadhrita Brigupati Rupa, Keshavadhrita Balarama Rupa, Buddha Rupa, Kalki Sharira, Dashavatar. Jai Jagadishare, finally. Because Jagadish is sitting. Jai Jagadishare. But amongst all these avatars, how we, conditioned souls, can derive benefit. So I'm not saying this. Prodharan Saraswati Thakur is saying this. Shri Prodharan Saraswati Thakur, who's Tung Vidya Sakhi, he's saying this. If Kapil Bhagwan, when he appeared and he spoke Sankhya philosophy, which is, out of respect, amazing, Sankhya philosophy, Sadhya Mukti and all that. But how I got benefited by hearing the Sankhya philosophy of Kapil Bhagwan. So what is his contribution to me as a fallen, sinful, fallen, conditioned soul? How Kapil Bhagwan is benefiting to me? Prodharan Saraswati Thakur saying, no, nothing. If Vara Bhagwan came and he killed Hiranyaksh, the demon Hiranyaksh, he killed Hiranyaksh. But what I derive benefit from Vara Bhagwan? What is for me? He says nothing. He came for a particular reason. And he accomplished killing demon and went back to his abode. Narsingh Bhagwan appeared. He killed Hiranyakashipu. He gave blessings to Prahlad Maharaj. Compassion on Prahlad Maharaj. How is benefited to me? Of course, he is benefited to us because in certain times we do remember him. Namaste Narayana. From Dash Avatar, we only know this verse. In all the verses of Dash Avatar, we are very much familiar with this. Having nice time, nice day, driving, but Once a while, namaste. Right? But how I getting benefited from Narsimha Bhagavan? He said even Lord Ram came. He expanded so much of his past, so many of his pastimes, so much loving reciprocation with his associates. How I'm getting benefited by Ram. No? But what he's trying to do, Shri Prabhupada Saraswati Thakur, he's trying to compare all incarnations with Mahaprabhu. You know? All these incarnations came for particular reason and accomplished, and they went back. But no one is like Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The savior of the fallen has so much to do with him. My relationship with him, his relationship with me is so much significant because something is common and similar in us. There's something common and similar with Krishna, and there's something common and similar with Mahaprabhu. What is common with Krishna? He is Vibhu, we are Anu. He is great, we are small, finite. But I'm not speaking about that. Something common in Krishna and us is just like his dark, blackish complexion, my heart is also very dark and blackish complexion. So this similarity. My heart is like you, Krishna. My heart is black. And you're also black. And something common and familiar with Mahaprabhu is, I am the most fallen and you are the most merciful, compassionate. So let's have a good contrast, a match between you and us. You know? Let's have this great combo together. It's a good combination. So Mahaprabhu is so much merciful. What I was saying before?
What we get from the avatars?
Mahaprabhu is very different from avatars.
I didn't stop there.
What was the question again?
This is my question. Where did I stop?
Mahaprabhu is most merciful and we're the most fallen, so let's so Bharadhan and Saraswati is praying to Mahaprabhu, let's be a combination. Let's please work with me because I need your mercy.
Let's be compassionate.
This makes everyone alert, huh? It's the best way to say good morning. Just joking, don't take my offense. So Gurudev is describing, I was speaking about this pastime. When it was been asked to why you always forgive their offense. Right? Mahaprabhu said, I'm helpless. Helpless with compassion. Because Karuna Shakti, the compassionate potency of the Lord, always inspiring the Lord to go and take avatars, expand your pastimes. And the embodiment of that Karuna Shakti is Shri Guru.
Did you do the class until 12:45?
12:45? Okay. PM or AM?
Yeah.
Okay, everyone is fasting, so better PM. No? Therefore, Namo Mahavadanyaya is Mahavadanyaya. So Gurudev was saying that. No. Embodiment of compassion. The Karuna Shakti is Shri Guru. And he said, how can I see this person? He gave up this attachment of material world. He came to me with a desire to do some bhajan. How can I ignore and neglect him? Just because he's passing urine and stool on my lap? If a child passing urine and stool in the lap of mother, she just don't throw away the child. Hey, get lost. She feel happy and glad to do this. This was exactly the words of Shri Gurudev. If he's passing urine and stool in my lap, as a mother, because Krishna Mata, Krishna Pita, Krishna Dhan Pran, just like Krishna is mother and father, Shri Guru is also mother and father. You know, how can I reject him? I can't. My heart doesn't allow this. It doesn't allow this. I have no permission to do so. So then the question was when asked to Gurudev, Gurudev, how we can reconcile this? He's a bad character, this and that. So Gurudev, Shri Gurudev, he is speaking from Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's instructions. He said, if anything happens to you, then you always remember the example of Mahaprabhu rejecting Chota Haridas. If it happens with you personally, then you remember the example of Chota Haridas. How Mahaprabhu, he gave up association to Chota Haridas. But if you see something in others, the same fault, the same mistake, then you have to remember the verse from Bhagavad Gita. Apiche sudura charo bhajte mam ananyabhak. Understand the point?
Can you reiterate that? Can you say that again, please?
If you see a fault in someone else, in other words, Gurudev wants to show this, stop seeing faults in others and mind your own anarthas, which is our business, you know. Say, mind your own business. Mind your own anarthas first. Because you are not authority. And let the authorities decide and give judgment. Let the authorities give judgments. When you will be assigned authority, and if you are authority, then you can react on this. So many situations comes like that. Srila Gurudev reconciling this, or thank you for coming, Hare Krishna. So Gurudev was telling this, if you see any fault in other, then remember this instruction of Krishna in Bhagavad Gita. Very boldly he is saying, what is saying? Apiche suduracharo bhajte mam ananyabhak. What is translation, Arjun? Translation, Vimla Didi?
Well, just very crudely, that if there is something left, some anartha that you see in Vaishnava, it will go. It is something from before, and that it will.
No.
No.
Even if you see immoral conduct in a devotee, but if he is one-pointed devoted unto me, consider him as sadhu. Sadhu eva samtavya sammavyasti saha. What I am saying, I am not fabricating, as it is the words of Shri Gurudev. Believe me. Because I was in the room and actually I asked this question. And couple of brahmacharis were there in the room. Krishna bold instructions in Bhagavad Gita. So this is not excuse that we can go ahead and just do whatever we want. Apiche Suduracharo, Krishna is saying, read in the commentaries. Srila Gurudev's Bhagavad Gita. Vishnu Thakur is giving commentary. How can I believe this, Krishna? How can I believe this? A person with immoral conduct, but one pointed unto you. You ordering everyone to consider him as sadhu is difficult for me to digest. Krishna said, you can't overrule my instruction. And you can't make me angry on this. Otherwise, I'll be very angry. Otherwise, I'll be very angry. I can't take today.
No, honey.
No, but still, nothing. Ekadashi, no. Specific. That's my instructions, my order. And don't make me angry if you go out of this order. It's so difficult to reconcile. Then I was reading article of Srila Bhakti Rakshar Sridhar Goswami Maharaj. And he said, when I was reading this, I was contemplating on this. And what Krishna said is 100% correct. But why he has to say this? He said then, come to the next verse. And next verse says, Shipram Bhavati Dharmatma. What is the complete sloka? Kaunteha pratijani name bhakta parnashati. O Kunti Putra Arjun, the son of Kunti, announced, my devotee never perish. The previous verse is saying, Apiche Suduracharo, Bhajte Mam Ananya Bhak. If he has one pointed devotion unto me, he is worshipping like anything, like only I am his Lord or her Lord. And if something happens wrong, he is doing something wrong, consider him to be sadhu. Srila Bhakti Rakshar, see, I am not saying this. If you have to judge, comment, please ask Bhakti Rakshar Sridhar Goswami Maharaj. He is my authority. So I can't comment on anything. He's saying, go to the next verse, and he said, Shipram Bhavati Dharmatma. He is giving instruction to Arjun. You announce this. My bhakti, my devotee, my bhakta never perish. And if you announce this, you will become Dharmatma. Dharmatma means?
Very pious soul.
Very pious, righteous, pious, a wise person. And I want you to get this credit because you are very dear to me. I want you to get this credit. Shipram Bhakti Dharmatma. Immediately that person who is one pointed devotion to me for some period of time because of previous samskaras, he is indulged in something wrong. But Shipram Bhakti Dharmatma, immediately by continuously practicing Shravan and Kirtanan, he will get out of this. And he become a right, wise and good person. This is the effect of my bhakti. And that very soon, according to Krishna, very soon can be a month, a year, or about a lifetime. It depends to person. Because Gurudev said, it's so difficult to get entrance into the service of divine couple. But even if it happens in 80 and 90 lifetimes, then consider this happened very quick because of the mercy of Guru and Vaishnavas. 80, 90 lifetimes. You think is that easy? And in this lecture in Vrindavan, when I was sitting there, Gurudev was saying that many devotee comes to me and asks, when am I going to get perfection? When am I going to get perfection? Gurudev said, Then here's the example of Gaur Kishore Babaji Maharaj. Gaur Kishore Babaji Maharaj, what he used to say? A small baby girl, she comes to her mother and say, Mom, today I saw one mother giving birth to a child. She was screaming loudly so much with pain, labor pain. So, Mom, now I'm going to sleep, but be alert. If I'm going to give birth to a child, please wake me up. I want to see how the child taking birth. And the mom said, oof, when you're going to give birth to a child, it's not we have to wake you up, you will wake everyone up. So the potency is there. Every child, girl or boy, they can become mother and father. But with the time, with the maturity of the time. Can't in this age, in this immature stage. And you asking me when you're going to get perfection, when you're going to become gopi. Gurudev saying. You ask me this question. It's so funny. Because the rishis in Dandakarne, they were chanting the Gopal mantra for 60,000 years. Day and night absorbed in that chanting of Gopal mantra. Then they got to see the beauty of Lord Ramchandra. Then they became gopi. Because they are the mood, we have to follow the footsteps of the gopis. They came to Ras Leela. And jokingly Gurudev asking the audience, oh, how many thousand years you chanting Gopal mantra? How many 100 years you? And how many thousand you? Jokingly Gurudev was pointing out to everyone like this. Only 10, 20, 30 years. And only 30 times a day. And even that chanting you're not even absorbed with the meaning of the mantra. And you think you're going to become a gopi. You think this is so cheap. Don't make this so cheap and immature. You know? It needs lot of sincerity and dedication and absorption. With what intent I am chanting my mantras, the Diksha mantras and the Maha mantra. With what intent I am preaching, that matters so much. Srila Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Goswami Maharaj used to say, it's not the activity, but the intent behind the activity matters a lot. The intent, very important. If anything done, even devotional practice done with the intent of purity, to service, You know? And he gave example, Bhrigu, he kicked on the chest of the Lord. That's so offensive, even to say this. Bhrigu, he kicked on the chest of the Lord, but intent was not to offend him or hurt him. The intent was to show to everyone how tolerant is my Lord, how compassionate is my Lord. He's ready to take every offense. He's ready to forgive every offense. He's so compassionate. So his intent was so pure. Even the activity was little rude and unpolite. Kicking on the chest of Lord. Can anyone try? Can't even think of this, even in dreams. And how he's making that efforts? Imagine this, the intent behind this. So Gurudev said, coming back to that theory, every formula doesn't apply to every person. When it comes to you, then you always consider that how Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he rejected Chota Haridas for this offense. This is for me personally. But when it comes to others, then don't say, oh Mahaprabhu rejected Chota Haridas. For others, you see apiche suduracharo, the instructions of Krishna. in Bhagavad Gita. Gurudev was very absorbed when he was saying this. That was his conclusion. I'm not saying this. This was exactly his answer was. How is comparing the two aspects? From Bhagavad Gita and from the pastime, the instruction of Krishna, instruction of Mahaprabhu. This is called giving the essence of the Shastras. The expert diver can go in and can bring the jewels to reconcile the pastimes. Yeah. And then in Navdeep Parikrama, when Srila Gurudev, Srila Vaman Goswami Maharaj, Trikram Goswami Maharaj, sitting on the same dais, very often I say this, and Gurudev said, okay, tell me, this is a question, which dham is superior? Is Navdeep Dham superior or Jagannath Puri Dham superior? That's the question. So he's asking all sannyasis, stand up, speak. His god brothers and also his disciples, brahmacharis. And majority of the devotees said Jagannath Puri Dham is superior. Where Mahaprabhu, he exhibited so many symptoms, transcendental symptoms. Ashatvi bhavs. Kabhu Singh Dwara Pade, Kabhu Sindhu Tire. Sometimes he is found unconscious at the outside the lion gate of Lord Jagannath temple. Kabhu Sindhu Tire. And sometimes jumped in the ocean. All night in the ocean. His golden complexion turns to white. All night floating in the ocean. Mahaprabhu. You know? So much is there, dancing, singing, in 7 groups, in front of Lord Jagannath's cart. Mahaprabhu is dancing there. So which dham is superior, Jagannath Puri or Navdeep, Mayapur? So everyone said, Jagannath Puri. Gurudev said, all wrong. He's the one who has to decide and give conclusion. That's the conclusion, right? Guru Mukha Padma Vakya. He said, no. Mayapur Dham is superior than Jagannath Puri. And everyone, what? And Srila Gurudev said, because of Siddhanta there, the Gaudiya Siddhanta. And what is that Siddhanta? In Jagannath Puri, in Mayapur Dham, Shri Navdeep Mayapur, Shri Nimai Pandit Mahaprabhu was manifesting human-like pastimes. Laukik Sadbandhubad Bhav. Human-like pastimes. Like Krishna, so chanchal, restless, playing, troubling everyone. Pulling the legs of the Brahmins who are in Ganga, chanting the mantras.
Spitting in their face.
Nimai is going under water and pulling their legs, and they think this is crocodile. Brahmins cursing Mahaprabhu there. And throwing water in the ears of the babies. Some young girls wants to worship Ganga to get, beautiful, handsome husbands. And Nimai used to come, who can be more handsome than me? Offer this garland to me. And all those young girls complain, we're going to complain to Sachi Mata. You're troubling us so much. So, Laukik Sadbandhuvat Bhav. Mostly like human-like pastimes. As Krishna Braj. But in in Jagannath Puri, it's more opulence. Sometimes his all joints get open and he's doing a big, huge form. Sometimes all joints means his body just contract. He becomes like a tortoise. This all happened in Jagannath Puri. And Gurudev said, another point, when we chant Gaur Mantra, Gaur Gayatri, we chant the names of Mahaprabhu in Navdeep. The names which are prominent in Mayapur and Navdeep. Chaitanyaya, Vishambharaya, Tanno Gaura. This is Navdeep names. Jagannath Puri, different names. Third point, he said, the Ashtakali Leela, as Radha Krishna's Ashtakali Leela, Smaran, the Ashtakali Leela, the eightfold pastimes of Mahaprabhu. You know, like we have 24 hours and there are many prahars. You know, the Ashtakali Leela of Mahaprabhu, in that eightfold pastimes of Mahaprabhu in Shwetadeep, or even in this Baham Vrindavan, Navdeep, it happens where? In Mayapur. There's no description of Jagannath Puri there. So it's not that he's just saying, but he's giving this conclusion with evidence from the Shastras. And everyone was so happy. Wow, we never ever thought of this. We never ever thought of this. How, his godmothers were saying, how Narayana Maharaj is bringing up so wonderful points. We never ever thought of this. We thought Jagannath Puri is superior. But the points he's saying is so valid. Who can cross these points? No one. Because every evidence is so true. But only one person on the dais was nodding his head. Guess who? Shri Bhaktivinoda Trivikram Maharaj. And Gurudev saw him and he wants to avoid him because he don't want to say anything because it was time. Time was over. Because next day early morning parikrama. You know, and Srila Gurudev said, Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol. Trivikram Maharaj didn't got time to speak anything. Because most of the time, sometimes he's very playful. No? Next day, everyone left for parikrama. And some devotees, they used to come early before Mahaprabhu on palanquin. And what to say? I'm amongst one of them who used to come early. So I came and the sevak, the personal servant of Trivikram Maharaj, I paid obeisance to him and he said, Prabhu, can you help me? I said, yes. Can you fan Maharaj? Because I have to do some cooking. I said, of course, that's of great fortune. So I was fanning Maharaj. And to serve Maharaj is so difficult. Means he used to bring up very tough points and he just smash all your, knots in your heart. So many devotees, they were scared coming in front of Sri Trivikram Maharaj. When I was fanning him, a bunch of devotees, a group of devotees just entered in the temple that's in Devanand Gaudiya Math in Navdeep. And Srila Trivikram Goswami Maharaj called upon them, come here. How was parikrama? Say, Maharaj, very good. You heard Hari Katha? Yes, Maharaj. Which country? I am from America. Okay. You like Navdeep Dham? Yes. So now you decide to stay, to live here throughout rest of your life? He said, no, I have a return flight. He said, then what Dham darshan you have? If you already have your return flight, you came to enjoy Dham or to serve Dham? And it's like shaking. And after he speak, then he give a smile to make everyone comfortable. That was his style. First he become like he's smashing. And one feels, oh my goodness, why I'm here? But then he gives a smile, a very loving smile to make everyone comfortable. Then he asked this question. So what was the conclusion last night? What Narayana Maharaj concluded? Which dham is superior? So everyone said, oh, that was a great conversation. Oh, Gurudev said, Mayapur dham is superior. And he gave so many evidence. Srila Maharaj, Trikura Maharaj smiling. I don't believe this. I don't agree with Narayana Maharaj. Then he said, Maharaj, you have more points to say? He said, yes. Now hear my points. Today is third day of parikrama. Let's say in the middle of the parikrama, your Gurudev, Narayana Maharaj, if he has to go Jagannath Puri, where are you all going to go? Stay back doing Navadvip parikrama, or are you going to follow him going to Jagannath Puri? They said, we all going to follow our Gurudev wherever he goes. Okay, let's forget about Jagannath Puri. If he goes to Vrindavan Dham in the middle of parikrama, they said, of course, we're going to follow him and we're going to go Vrindavan Dham. Then Maharaj said, then which Dham is superior? Why can't you stay in Navadvip Dham, which is superior than any other Dham? That's the conclusion of your Gurudev Narayana Maharaj. This Dham is superior. Then you stay in this Dham. Why are you running Vrindavan? Why are you running Jagannath Puri? So devotees getting difficult, hard time to reconcile this. Maharaj said, you're not getting my point? They said, no. The point is, Jai Sthane Vaishnagan, Sai Sthan Vrindavan. Wherever your Gurudev Narayana Maharaj goes, that Dham is superior. If he goes to Puri, then Puri is superior. If he goes to Vrindavan, then that is superior. If he's in Navadvip Mayapur, then that Dham is superior. So that's why it looks like he's going contrary to Srila Gurudev's conclusion, but actually he's glorifying that his presence is most important. Wherever he goes, if he comes to Alachua, then Alachua is Braj. No? Alachua means Halalnath. Mahaprabhu used to go Halalnath. Alachua. Or other words, in other word, we can give Alachua means Antartweep. So wherever Gurudev goes, he makes that place Dham. No? Because Braj means one who is mobile. He's taking Braj with him and establishing Braj everywhere. So that Dham is superior. That was Srila Trikura Goswami Maharaj's conclusion. He's sometimes very playful, playing with the words of Srila Gurudev. But Shri Bhaktivedanta Vaman Goswami Maharaj, no so much. Of course, he used to joke a lot with some handful of devotees. Very light mood. But especially on the dais, on the stage, and with the people around him, very great personality. Not speaking much. Very less speaking. To the point with so much gravity. The selection of words to the gravity, that's it. I'll give you an example of this. In Navadvip Parikrama, when 10,000-15,000 people, at the time of Srila Gurudev and Vaman Goswami Maharaj, 15,000 people attending Navadvip Parikrama. In the morning, Mangal Arati, 4 o'clock. And after Mangal Arati, everyone coming to pay obeisances to Srila Vaman Goswami Maharaj, because that's their Gurudev, and to Srila Gurudev, Shri Bhaktivedanta Narayana Goswami Maharaj, our Gurudev, together. So Srila Vaman Goswami Maharaj, after Mangal Arati, is sleeping. The servant, he locked the door from inside, but he opened the windows for everyone to have darshan of their Gurudev. And everyone found him sleeping. And same thing in the evening. After evening Aarti, everyone coming, paying obeisance to him. And they see the door is closed. No one can go in, but windows are open for everyone to have his darshan. And they see him sleeping. Not even one day, every day like this. When we go pay obeisance to him, he's sleeping. But when we go to Gurudev's room, which is adjacent to Srila Vaman Goswami's room, Gurudev is always sitting on his bed and chanting. And he's also giving instructions. You should do this. And how was the parikrama? What you heard? All that. Details. Reciprocation. But Srila Vaman Goswami Maharaj, resting. Servant, his sevak, told Gurudev, this is parikrama time. Thousands of your disciples, they came from so far, from all around the world. They come and have your darshan. They pay obeisance to you. It doesn't look nice if you're sleeping at that time. You can sleep later. You can rest later. But at least Mangal Arati and Evening Arati, it just requires if you sit and chant so that they can inspire. The nature of Srila Vaman Goswami Maharaj, as I said, very introvert. He didn't feel to give complete answer to his sevak. I'm not bound to answer you. And his answer used to be a smile on his face and saying Hare Krishna. If anyone comes to him and say, Maharaj, he did that, Hare Krishna.
Great.
That means that's the answer. Don't bother me. When the sevak requested him, Maharaj, Gurudev, please don't sleep in these times. What they will think about you? And he said, Hare Krishna. Swami, anek seva diche. Just 4 words answer to his question, which means in English, Swami means Radharani is giving me so much service, what can I do? It's not in my hands. Whatever you think, whatever they think, let them think. I'm not bound. I'm just expanding his 4-word sentence. That means Radharani is giving me so much services. Where? In spiritual world. And I'm helpless. What can I do? That means you thinking I'm sleeping, but I'm not resting. I'm serving Radharani. In the life history of Srila Vaman Goswami Maharaj, there's so many occasions where Radharani gave him dreams and gave instructions to him. Like one example, in the Devanand Gaudiya Math, Shri Radha Vinod Bihariji, Radharani came in a dream of Srila Vaman Goswami Maharaj. When he was preaching, when he came back from preaching, in the night when he was resting, Radharani said, I'm not getting enough services here. I'm not getting good services here. Next day when he got up, he told his disciples, who's the pujari? And who's the cook? Basically, they are the most important. So what are you cooking? How are you doing? Things like that. And Srila Vaman Goswami said, be careful. No laziness and craziness in the serving of the deities. From tomorrow, sweet rice should be there. This should be there. That should be there. He just said everything. And everyone followed his instructions, his Gurudev. When he came to greet the deities, he saw Radharani smiling. I'm so happy. In Jagannath Puri, Nilachal Gaudiya Math, Srila Maharaj, Bhaktivedanta Vaman Goswami Maharaj, he's doing inauguration ceremony. Deities got new deities. They're going to get Abhishek like next morning. All his disciples came with his rich disciples with so many nice outfits, jewelry, everything, sweets to offer to the deities, new deities. But the night before the installation, he got a dream where Tota Gopinath, in Jagannath Puri, Tota Gopinath, from the time of Sri Mahaprabhu, Tota Gopinath came in a dream of Srila Vaman Goswami Maharaj. And he said, Maharaj, tomorrow is the installation of your deities. And for your deities you have so many cloths, so many ornaments. What about us? We are here with not such good services. Our clothes are ripped. It's ripped. We don't have enough clothes to wear. Maharaj immediately woke up. Tears came from his eyes. And he's waiting for Brahmurata. Restless, so restless. What I saw in dream, is that true? So when he woke up, he told all his disciples, bring all the paraphernalia which you all brought. They said, Maharaj, yes. No, now. I want to see what all you got. So whoever brought whatever, he looked. He said, let's go. Take everything on your head. And we are doing Kirtan Parikrama. But Gurudev, where we are going? We are going to have darshan of Tota Gopinath. But why all this ornament? This is for the deities? No. For the deities, you buy a new one. Means another one. But where are we going with this? He said we are going to offer everything to Tota Gopinath. Everyone was so surprised. How come? Imagine a grand celebration, inauguration, everyone is invited. Abhishek is going to done, needs new outfits and ornaments. No one can just go out in market and get in 2 hours. But he didn't care for anything else. When they all came to Sri Tota Gopinath temple, Srila Vaman Goswami Maharaj, he personally saw. The cloths were so old and ripped. It's torn there. Very bad shape. And he offered everything to Sri Tota Gopinath. Everything. He said, for our deities, you go market. I don't know what to do, but you go and purchase. But everything should be given to Tota Gopinath. Deities. Radharani comes in his dream. Giriraj comes in his dream. Another pastime I was hearing just yesterday. A devotee was describing. It's written. They were in one village preaching there, and he has a Giriraj. And they had Abhishek, nice festival of Giriraj, so many offerings. And then they have a train travel to some other state. So they were thinking there's so many things to carry, so much prasadam to carry. Let's keep Giriraj there where the festival took place. So they left Giriraj there. In the train, someone came and wake him up. And when Maharaj opened his eyes, Giriraj was there. So why you left me there? You brought all prasad, everything with you. Just left me there? How can you do this? Also take me with you. Now in the middle of the journey, Srila Maharaj expressed this to his disciples. Oh, we left Giriraj there. We have to go back and bring Giriraj. But Gurudev, some other time, what is the point of getting down from the train? Who's going to get other reservations of the train? He said, no, I don't want to hear anything. Giriraj personally told me. He personally told me. So personality, to whom Radharani is personally speaking, Krishna is personally demanding, I want this. Imagine. Srila Vaman Goswami Maharaj. In his Hari Katha, one sentence, one reference. One sentence, one reference. One sentence, one reference. It's like encyclopedia. He knew all Shrimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, Chaitanya Charitamrita, Veda, Puranas, Mahabharata, everything. There are many pastimes. I'm ending up here, paying obeisances to these acharyas that, of course, they came from spiritual world. They're very close associate of Shri Radharani and very close associate of Param Gurudev and Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada. Whereas I am very fallen and sinful and aparadi, offensive. But we are speaking about your glories with this intent that Karo more atmasat. Karo more atmasat means, what is the meaning? Huh?
Make me one.
Make me one with yourself. That means don't ever reject us. Always keep us as your servant, as your dog. Keep us as your dog. We are just waiting for these few pieces of bread and keep us as your dog. Always and always, life after life. Gaur Premanande Vanchakaltarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhyacha Patitanam Pavnebhyo Vaishnavyo Namaha. Shri Kadashi Tithi ki, Shri Madhav Tithi ki, Shri Srimad Bhaktivedanta Vaman Goswami Maharaj ki, Shri Srimad Bhaktivedanta Narayana Goswami Maharaj ki, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki, Anant Koti Vaishnav Vrind ki, Sachinandan Gaur Hari ki, Hare Krishna Mahamantra ki, Nitai Gaur Premanande. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Offer just started,
So we have Thakur here for Mahamantra.
Any that? Oh, okay.
We have to end up with Mahamantra.
Yeah, sure.